The ultimate truth hidden in all of us is a boundless void or emptiness called Sunnata in the Buddha's language. Sunnatva in Sanskrit. It can be described as a mental form or a physical form because it is a formless emptiness. It has neither a mental form or mental image or a physical form. Therefore, it is beyond time. That is why it is called akaliko, beyond time. And also it is beyond space. That is why it is called anattam. It is called Nibbana because it is bound to nothing. Ni means nothing. No. Bana is bondage. It has no bondage. That means bound to nothing. Completely free. Completely independent. That is why it is called Parama Vimutti. So Parama means supreme, the utmost. Vimutti means freedom. But it can be realized by everybody, everyone, by enlightenment. Enlightenment means a light falling on this ultimate reality hidden in the darkness of ignorance. Therefore, enlightenment is referred to by the Buddha as the dawn of light. In his own word, it is called Aloko Udapadi in his very first sermon called Dhamma Chakkapavatana. However, it is not to be found outside, to be realized by our sensory organs, eye, ear, nose, etc. Not even by the mind, because it has no mental image. Yet, it is the ultimate truth or reality within every being, physical or mental beings. Deities are mental beings. Angels are mental beings. Devils are mental beings. We human beings, animals, are physical beings. This ultimate truth is within every such being. Because it is the ultimate truth of everything and every being. That means everything or every being is ultimately emptiness. Whether a being is a mental form or a physical form, it can exist only in emptiness, in space. Space is emptiness, empty space. This emptiness or universal void, universal emptiness is boundless. It has no beginning, it has no end. Therefore, it has no birth, it has no decay, it has no death, called jati, birth, jara, decay, marana, death by the Buddha. It is called deathlessness, beyond death. And it is called ajaramara. Ajara is not decaying. Amara means not dying, no mara. However, everything that is created in space and everything that exists in time is subjected to birth called jati, decay called jara, death called marana. But the ultimate truth or reality or Parama Satya in Sanskrit, Parama Satya in Pali, is beyond birth, decay and death. But everyone is capable of realizing this ultimate truth. It can be realized, as I mentioned earlier, by enlightenment. Through non-attachment, non-resentment and non-ignorance. Non-attachment is called vitaragi in Buddhist language. Non-resentment is called vitadosa. Non-ignorance is called vitamoha. That means enlightenment, beyond the darkness of ignorance, and beyond attachment and resentment, beyond raga and dosa. That is how the Buddha described in the Nibbana Sutta this ultimate truth called Nibbana, saying, ragakkoyo, dosakkoyo, mohakkoyo, idang bucchati Nibbana. And that state can be realized by anybody and everybody by being detached from attachment, free from resentment, and free from ignorance, negligence, it may call, non-awareness. Non-awareness means vitamohi, and it's called sati, through awareness. Awareness of oneself. Be sensitive to what is inside us, who we are. It is through self-realization that one can realize this ultimate truth. We are nothing, that means we are the ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is nothingness. Physically nothingness. Mentally nothingness. It is deathless. There is nothing to die. It is beyond decay. There is nothing to decay. It is beyond death. There is nothing to die. This is the ultimate truth or voidness called Sunnata, the void, the supreme truth that is in us. Everything that we experience through our sense organs have to exist, has to exist. Everything has to exist within space and time. As I mentioned earlier, this ultimate truth is beyond space and time. Beyond time means akaliko. Beyond space means anattam. It is boundless. Ultimate truth or the reality is boundless. It is causeless. It has no cause because it has no beginning. It is beyond causation. Asamuppannam in Buddha language. It is not related to anything, unrelated. It is the ultimate truth or the reality within us that we can realize through self-realization. Our self that we call is not an entity, it is only a mental image. But that mental image is nothingness. It's like an image inside a mirror. It looks real, but it is not real. When we are in front of a mirror, we seem to be inside the mirror, but actually we are not inside the mirror. So is everything that we experience through our sense organs. They are so weak, so limited in their capacity. Our sense organs cannot know anything in reality. Therefore, this ultimate truth is beyond sensory perception. It can be realized by extrasensory perception. That is referred to as the insight of wisdom. Wisdom is referred to in Buddha's language as panya. Therefore, in the Anuruddha Sutta, Buddha said, his message is for the intelligent, for the wise, not for the ignorant. One has to be intelligent enough, sensitive enough, wise enough to realize this ultimate truth or the reality called Nibbana. It is called, as I mentioned earlier, Nibbana, bound to nothing. One who has realized this is called an arahato. Arahato means, ara means radius. Hata means broken down. We have created a mental image of ourselves that is the center of our sensation. And what we are sensed, what we know, what we consider as ours, my body, my knowledge, my mother, my country, and so on. Through such concept, we are attached to things and beings. It is the non-attachment to things and beings that leads us to this realization of the ultimate truth within us. It can be done, it has to happen. When you try to do it, the doer is there. The expectation is there. Doer is nothingness. It is only a mental image. What we are going to realize as an idea is only a mental image. This is not a mental image. That is why it is called atakavachara in Ajata Sutra. It has no birth, ajatang, abhutang. It is not a thing that happens, not an incident. Akatam, it is not what we do, and it is not what we compose of something that we have, something else that we have. That means it is complete emptiness, called Sunnata in Buddha's language and Sunyatva in Sanskrit. And we are really nothing. Not only we, all what we experience can be called nothing. There is nothing to be attached, nothing to resent, nothing to ignore. Therefore, this ultimate truth, as I mentioned earlier, is beyond attachment, resentment, and ignorance. In Buddha's language, Ragakkaya, Dosakkaya, Mohakkaya. With Ragi, with Dosi, with Mohi. That is the ultimate reality in us.